So the World Series of Warzone Open Qualifiers has just finished, but a lot has happened since then. I want to show you guys exactly what's going on. If you don't know what the World Series of Warzone Open Qualifiers is, it is the most trending thing in Google right now. And it's because this Open Qualifier gives you a chance at $1 million. But that means that there's going to be a lot of things riding on this. And it means there's going to be some cheaters who want a shot or a chance to ruin your shot at getting that million. So we're going to look at some of these clips right now and just talk about what is going on with the World Series of Warzone, because it just gets worse and worse as we look at it. So here we have Unrational saying there's a guy running around named No WSOW for you, which is World Series of Warzone spin botting. And oh my god. Yeah, I mean, you can see this guy shooting him through a bush. Now maybe he got lucky, right? Well, he's a level 10, and that doesn't look like he's getting lucky. So, okay. All right, that's one. Aimbotting everybody to the head. Okay. So there's that guy. Flanked posts up $1 million tournament, and this guy is hacking his ass off. Oh, just locked onto him. Then we go to this post right here. This is FIFA kill. Just literally aimbotting everybody. Tried to shoot him through the wall. Not looking great. Okay. Died to a level 36 named Symphony.
How'd you get stuck in the door? I wasn't even there.
Let's see.
Symphony. Oh, it's a cheater.
Oh, yeah. This guy reported him. But I wouldn't always suggest that. Editor Rara here just wanted to add in. Make sure you guys subscribe. We're getting so close to 40,000 subscribers. And if you enjoy videos like this, news-wise, you like gameplays, you like updates, you like settings videos, I upload it all. And we plan on uploading even more FPS games other than COD. German streamer playing in the World Series of Warzone. No sights, but is shooting at him. How about this guy? Same guy. Yeah, you couldn't see that. You couldn't see that. Shooting him through the wall. We also have people who were spawning AI bots to kill in the World Series of Warzone playlist. They said cheaters are creating World Series of Warzone lobbies with genuine AI and farming them. We popped an advanced UAV with 140 people and only 5 people showed up. And you can see all of the plates lined up here because they kept spawning over and over and over and just farming those kills. Now, this is not a cheater part. This is the game is not well organized. This whole competition is so badly put together. Faceit is the admins behind the, tournament. So now Royalize posts up and says, I placed 30th in quals, and after the end of the 3rd day, we got removed for not being in the right regions. Well, in these messages, you can see Champy say, one of your teammates is not part of the eligible regions. You will not appear in the leaderboard. Clutch Belk says, part of the eligible regions? My teammate is in Canada, and 2 of us are the US. Champy just says, nope. This continues. So Royalize comes back and says, I am from Ontario, Canada, and our 3rd lives in the US, which so does Clutch Bell. Champy says, no, he's not. Royalize says, I was a content creator for Toronto Ultra, the professional CDL organization, for 2 years. I literally live in Canada. Their other 2 teammates are in the US, so that's the only thing that could be confusing, right? Is the 3rd is not in the US. He's in Canada. But him saying I played for Toronto Ultra shows that he is in Canada. He says, my team is CT Esports. We were wrongfully removed. If you're referring to Zombie, there's another Zombie in 17th place. Halfway through the tournament, our World Series of Warzone overlay showed us in the spot on the leaderboard, and it was glitched. This could have been a mistake. We can provide any proof or help needed. Champy says, congrats on your career. For this tournament, if you're not in one of the eligible regions at the moment of the tournament, you cannot participate in it. But they are! Now, this goes to show the game isn't trying, right? Here is the top 500 calling card for the regional qualifiers. You had to make top 100, by the way, to get in. But this is the top 500. Here is another calling card that's already in the game. So they are recycling content to make these qualifiers. And finally, it's not just randoms who want to ruin the day, but it's actual cheaters who are posting. Here's Slacken saying qualified 28th for the World Series of Warzone using an external chair. Come get the best cheats in the market now. And then says number 1 in average placements for the whole tournament also. And you can see they won all their games practically except for 2. They came in second place. And this is Slacken, Zenny, and Maximus. And guess what? Here they are. Still 27th. So, cheaters who are advertising that they are cheating in the tournament are not getting pulled out. This has me asking a couple questions. What can you do, right? Well, the admins, for a minute there, were telling people, you should just report the cheaters. If you just report the cheaters, they will get banned. No, they won't. And not only will they not, but there has been proof already posted in a few different places that if you report some of these cheaters, you will instantly get shadow banned, because I guess Ricochet is really talking about protecting cheaters. You report a cheater, they will ricochet the report to you. It's pretty mind-boggling. What does this mean for the future? Well, we're either going to A, have a big renaissance on Warzone and Call of Duty, and this is going to be eye-opening, and they're going to either, say we need to clean up our game and fix this and whatever. B, they do what they always do. They say we banned 40,000 cheaters. The fight never stops. Big update in 6 months. And then, nothing happens. Or the cheat, update comes and all of the cheaters bypass it in 2 days and, calm silent. Or, and this is very likely as well, I'd be shocked if it happened, but it's very likely, the game dies. You might be saying as you're watching this video, why don't you quit Warzone? Well, one, I've done it before. It doesn't do anything. It just hurts myself. If I quit the game, people who want to watch the game are still going to watch it. I might not be having fun, but you guys are watching it, and this is my career, so I can't throw away my career just because I'm not having fun. Not everybody loves their job. But two, I would love to switch to something else, and I'm sure a lot of other players would, but they feel the same way as me, that it's not as fun to go play Fortnite or Apex or anything else, unless there was something adjacent. You need something to replace Warzone, not just, sustain you. I went and played Splitgate for a bit. Splitgate was fun. It's not Warzone. I want a FPS first-person shooter that has gunplay like COD and is a battle royale. That is what I want. And no extra things. No portals. I mean, jetpack for an LTM, cool, whatever. But I want Warzone, essentially, but not called Warzone. Until that's out, I don't think anyone is going to leave Warzone unless they shut it down. Do we make our own Warzone? I don't know. I know that sounds crazy, but maybe we should. Maybe we should make something completely different, but identical at the same time. Maybe we make a GoFundMe and do it. I don't know. If you're a dev, tell me how hard that is. Comment down below. I really don't know. I'm sure it is hard. I don't know anything about it. And also, what do you think is going to happen? Are the hackers going to get worse? Are they going to get better? Tough to say. But do me a favor, like and subscribe. We're getting so close to 40,000 subscribers, and it means a ton when you do so. Okay? I'll see you guys in the next video.